Luka Doncic may be the NBA's future, but Christmas was proof that the league's presence still very much resides in Los Angeles. If anything, the heir to LeBron James's throne as the NBA's best player might just be his own teammate. Anthony Davis dominated to the tune of 28 points on 10 of 16 shooting en route to a 138-115 Lakers victory that pushed the defending champions back up to 500 at 1-1. The Mavericks, meanwhile, are now 0-2 as they await the return of star big man Kristaps Porzingis. The Lakers' 138 points represent one of the best defensive performances of the LeBron James era. It would have been their second highest total of last season, and it came in a game in which James and Davis totaled only 61 minutes. Dallas, meanwhile, has yet to solve the defensive issues that Porzingis's absence created. Without a true rim protector, they were no match for a Lakers team that has meaningfully improved upon last season's championship roster. Things only get easier for the Lakers from here. 7 of their next 8 opponents missed the 2020 playoffs. The Mavericks, meanwhile, have to take on the other star-studded Los Angeles team, the Clippers, next on Sunday. Here are the 4 biggest takeaways from their Christmas showdown. Who is the Lakers' third scorer? Was the predominant question of the 2019-20 season. It ultimately turned out not to matter. The Lakers were so good on defense that it only took a bit of timely shooting to carry the James-Davis duo over the top. With an offseason to address that lack of supplementary scoring, Pelinka went to work. He came away with last season's top 2 Sixth Man of the Year finishers, Schroder and Montrezl Harrell, and their impact has been pronounced thus far. Kuzma and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope were the 3rd and 4th leading scorers on last season's roster, and in total, they accounted for around 17.7% of the team's total points. The Schroder-Harrell combination has scored approximately 28.7% of the Lakers' points so far this season, and they helped the Lakers accomplish a rare feat by last season's standards on Christmas, winning the minutes James spent on the bench. Kuzma, at best, has been relegated to the status of 5th scorer on this roster. That's a terrifying notion for the teams hoping to knock the Lakers off of their pedestal as the NBA's best team. Dallas' opening night loss to Phoenix was familiar. After finishing 2-11 in one-possession games last season, they failed to close yet another game in the 4th quarter on Wednesday. The Christmas demolition they experienced against the Lakers is another matter, and one more emblematic of the concerns facing this team without Kristaps Porzingis. The Lakers won the rebounding battle by 26. Porzingis might have closed that gap. He might have made it harder for the Lakers to double-team Doncic or pick him up full court, which the Lakers did throughout their win. Merely having Luka is going to keep the Mavericks afloat.